Welcome to another Back of the Net recording. This is to help you with vector geometry. My key tip for vector geometry is to use your highlighters effectively in the exam, and I'm going to do that for you today using the highlighter on the whiteboard. Okay, OAB is a triangle. O to A equals A and O to B equals B. So I'm going to highlight the vector A. This is the vector A just there, and all that means is that anywhere on the board I can move around with that movement there is vector A. It can be there, it could be there, it could be there. From wherever I start, I've got to move that far. That is what vector A is. It's also got vector B. Now vector B is this vector here, straight across like that. And again, vector B is just that movement there. It can be anywhere, so long as from wherever I start, I go that distance, in this case horizontally. There we go. The question is asking me to find the vector A to B in terms of A and B. So they want to get from A down to B, but I can only use these movements here. I've just done it for you. I want to get from there to there. I don't know what this is, the unknown territory. I don't know what this movement here is. I can, however, go along that known movement and then do that known movement. So I would write down that A to B equals A to O plus O to B. I know what that is. A to O is a negative A, backwards along A, and then O to B is B. So the answer to this question here is minus A plus B. I might write minus A plus B as B minus A. You may think, well, that can't be right, but I can just show you that works as well. Vector B, first of all, from A would take me to the middle of nowhere. But if I put a negative A minus A on the back of it, I'm actually at B. So I've shown that A to B can be B minus A. Of course, it could be what we had as our original answer, and do the A bit first, which is minus A plus B. Okay, part 2. P is the point on AB such that A to P to P to B is 3 to 2. 3 to 2. The total distance there is 5. So this distance up to P will be 3/5. The next bit will be 2/5. Let's put a line there to show. Okay, I've also now defined this movement down here. So I'm going to colour that in green, because that's a new one I've got. And don't forget, that's that vector there. If you wanted to in the exam, it may really help you if you highlight that one as that, and B there, so you can pick them off as you need them. Right, I've now got to show that O to P equals 1/5 of brackets 2A plus 3B close brackets. Right, let's just write down first of all O to P. That's what I want to find. It's actually that distance there. I can't go through the no man's land there. I've got to stick to things I know. I could go that way and back up there, or I could go this way and down there. Because that's starting off with a positive, I'm going to choose that route. So I'm going to say that O to P is in fact O to A plus 3/5 of A to P. And now what I'm going to do is, sorry, I didn't put the equal sign in, is use my colours that I've already got to define what they are. So that's the purple, which is A, plus 3/5 of the green. Don't forget the plus, sorry. And the green is minus A. That's actually correct in terms of a vector from O to P. I've got to show it's like this though. That was the question. It was showed that. So I need to do some simplification. I'm just going to expand out that bracket. That's done. I'm now going to do some simplifying. A whole A, take away 3/5 A, would leave me with 2/5 of A. I've still got the 3/5 of b, there was nothing to add to that. I'm now going to factorise that bracket, so I factorise into a bracket with the 5th coming out, using with 2a plus 3b. And lo and behold, that's the answer there. Okay, hope that's given you a range of technique there to get you through this type of question. You may want to rewind and go and look at it and go through it again to be sure about it. I'm going to move on now so you can have a go at your own question. That's the question for you. Press pause now so you can have a go. Okay, welcome back. Let's read the question. OPT is a triangle. M is the midpoint of OP. That's important. M is the midpoint of OP. So I know that's a half the distance, and that also is half the distance of O to P. Okay, slightly lost track where I was, I just had to quick pause there. So we want O to M in terms of A and B. So get my highlighters out. First of all, vector A, I always like to do my A's in pink, is there. Vector B is yellow. Okay, sorry, had another interruption there. Let's try and keep going. Okay, I want to express O to M in terms of A and B. I've got to get from O to M. I know that O to M is half of O to P. O to P. I know what O to P is. O to P is A and then B. Half of all of that. So that's my answer, half A plus B. Part B. Express T to M in terms of A and B. Give your answer in its simplest form. Well, I've moved on a stage from where I was because I've now got a new vector I've defined, which is this little bit here, O to M. I know O to M is a half A plus B. Right, let's do T to M. I can't just cut across this bit here because I'm going through no man's land there. I need to go backwards along there, so it'll be minus A, and then this bit here in green, and the green bit is a half A plus B, the bit I've just done. Simplify that, it's minus A plus a half A plus a half B. I've expanded the bracket. Minus A plus a half A will be minus a half A plus a half B. I could factorise the half out of there to give you minus A plus B. I would probably also, I'm honest with you, switch it around and do B minus A. And that would be my final answer. In terms of giving your answer in its simplest form, you'd get full marks for that bit there. I just prefer tidying over a bit to there. Hope that's been useful to you. Sorry about the few interruptions as I was going through that one there. Try not to have that happening too often. Do come back for another Back on Net recording.